Where one day's a work of water, and the good days beyond being knitted. But no matter what you're wearing through, we are the antidote. We are the antidote. Life comes that you had in time, but the typical line look. Just have the love with us. We are the antidote. We are the antidote. Unhinged. When the days are work of Martin. Unhinged. Another day's beyond the land. Unhinged. But no matter what you're wearing through, we are the antidote. We are the antidote. When our days a work of Martin, and other days we undealant. But my daughter, what you wearing through, we are the antidote. We are the antidote. Unhinged. When our days a work of Martin, and other days we undealant. But my daughter, what you wearing through, we are the antidote. We are the antidote. When we days a work of Martin, another days we undealant. But no matter what you working through, we are the antidote. We are the antidote. Where our days a work of Martin, another days we undealant. But no matter what you working through, we are the antidote. Life comes at you had in time, that we need a lighter look. Just have the love with us. We are the antidote. We are the antidote. Unhinged, unhinged. When we days a work of Martin, when other days we undealant. But more matter what you working through, we are the antidote. Where our days a work on Martin, another days we unhealing. But more matter what you working through, we are the antidote. When we this, when our days a work on Martin, another days we unhealing. But more matter what you working through, we are the antidote. Life comes that you had in time, that we meet the line time love. Just how the love we us, we are the antidote. We are the antidote. Unhinged. When my days a work of Martin, another day.
Good night, good night, good night. Welcome to another episode of Unhinged, the Dwayne and Elise Show. With your host Dwayne and my co-host, the one, the only, the illustrious, the, I'm calling you, the general for the VI Women's Army, the one and only.
Elise, good night, everybody.
Yes, I'm back for another week. I gotta be a glutton for punishment. I keep coming back. I don't know. At some point, I'll figure it out. So, yes, we have a big show. Tonight, we have a lot of shenanigans to get into. So, let me take out some housekeeping. The rules. First rule, we don't use real names around here. We use fake names because we have to protect the guilty even more so than the innocent. Second rule, we don't talk politics. We don't talk religion. Rule number 3, all our statistics are based on scientifically unscientific studies. And rule number 4, around here we listen so that we can judge. Also, I have to remind you to like our Facebook page as well as our YouTube channel. We're trying to build those. So like, subscribe, share, spread the word that This is the place to come for shenanigans once a week, every Tuesday night from 7 to 8. All right? So that's it. That's the housekeeping. I went through the rules. Okay, I think we could get right into the shenanigans. Let's start with ugly men. All right. They're doing an Elise. I ain't gonna lie. I like me a man with at least a little bit of ugly in him. It's like when they're too fine, they either be gay, lame, or too cocky, cause they know they can get any girl they want because they're handsome. I ain't got time. I like humble people. Yes, it is possible to be fine and be humble, but it's rare. Men be thinking because they're fine, they're so this and they're so that women should just bow down and worship them. Not this woman. Give me a man with at least a streak of ugly. He's more likely to appreciate a good woman like me. Other females in my small circle think I'm weird for having this mindset. What are your thoughts? I let you go since she talking about ugly man, and then I could talk about ugly women afterwards. But you think there's any validity? Do you think there's any validity to what she's saying?
To each his own.
To
Each his own. However, I do
However.
believe
Mhm.
that the guys that women say are fine are cocky sometimes until they get pointed, please.
Okay.
And then they're not cocky up anymore.
All right.
They have to
So-
really get pointed, please. They have to meet up with the right woman and really get pointed, please.
And get a reality check.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I could speak to. I ain't gonna say ugly because we live in a politically correct world. Everything that offend everybody. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna speak about the ladies that are not so easy on the eyes. Okay, I'll term it that way. Yeah, they generally, those ladies that are not so easy on the eyes tend to, and I'm generalizing here, from my experience and from what I've seen with other guys, other friends of mine, male friends of mine, they tend to be a bit more appreciative. You know, in my history, when I come across the ladies who are, you know, like fine, like them girls who can walk down the street and get any man they want, they tend to be cocky. They tend to act like any man that in a relationship with them should worship them because he should appreciate where he's at because it's 100 other men, you know, want to be in his space. So I agree. I think I have to go along with the person that sent this that sent in this email. I think our observations are on point and kind of pretty much in line with what has been my experience and what I have observed. So yeah, miss, you get your ugly man. He ain't no one the next woman gonna look his way. He gonna treat you like a queen in a hurry. It's the same way with them ladies that ain't so easy on the eyes. You know what I'm saying? They ain't no when.
She didn't say.
Huh?
She said he was a little ugly. She didn't say he was all ugly.
She said she like her man with a little streak of ugly. And I might think that little streak will be just enough to kind of keep them grounded for the most part. You know, like you say with them fine boys, like they gotta get a reality check. You know what I'm saying? So I tend to go along with that. That has been my experience as well. And them that too fine, I ain't able. Like, and I'm not saying that.
But it depends on what you like. It depends on what you like too, because some ladies think that these high color men with the
Coolie hair and yeah.
curly hair are fine or handsome.
Yeah, it's true. And then again, I guess some guys, I know guys that like to know that 100 other men like trying to knock them off the pedestal that they are trying to be in their position, in their space. I don't need competition. I don't need external validation. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to know like 50 other men just harassing my girl, trying to take my place in order for me to appreciate, my queen for being a queen. And I don't need that to value her. You know what I'm saying? But there are guys that get off on that. Like that's a turn on for them, and yeah, that's a flex for them to say that, you know, I have this girl that everybody want. That ain't my cup of tea. So, like we say, unto each his own. But I have to go along with this young lady. You know what I mean? Well, lad, in this day and age, you can't even be so sure that it's a lady saying this. But yeah, so I can assume that it's a young lady, and I in line with her. I definitely could go along with her. All right. Yeah, I'm damn pretty. And here's the thing, Elise. I can't tell you how many times you see them girl. Okay, let me step back. A lot of times them girl that fine, like when you're in high school and all in your adult life in the 20s and things like that. A lot of them don't age well, you know. A lot of them don't age well, you know. And sometimes you see them 2 decades later, and you're like, you gotta do a double take, a triple take, you know. And then
Meant to.
yeah, and then you're saying to yourself, damn, I'm glad she didn't take me on when, you know, like, it does happen. I've seen them, and you want to walk up to them and just say, like, thank you. You know, thank you for what, yeah, thanks, you know, for not taking me on when I pursuing you, because, yeah, a lot of them don't age well. I don't know if they put on mileage too fast, you know, like they don't pace themselves. I don't know what it is, but a lot of them really don't age well at all. So, you know, that's my take on that. That's my spill on that. All right. Lord, we got so much to get through. Let me leave that one. Now that one a little unhinged. I'll leave that for later. Okay. Familiarity breeds content. I think sometimes we get this wrong as women. Sometimes we lose good men because we stop seeing them. The first time he chooses us, we feel lucky. A few years later, we act like choosing us was his responsibility. The first time he goes out of his way for us, it means everything. The 100th time he does, we barely notice. And somewhere along the way, we stop thanking him for the very thing we used to pray for. That's the danger of familiarity. It quietly turns blessings into obligations. Not because they stop loving, but because we stop noticing. By the time we realize what we had, he's already stopped waiting for us to notice. And that's where a lot of women lose a good man without even realizing it. She must be talking about a VI man. Have to be talking about a VI man. Do you concur? My co-host?
She absolutely is not.
Let me. No man, you ain't listening. This man.
I listen.
This is the typical plight of the average Virgin Islands man, or the average man that dealing with a Virgin Islands woman. You know, and it'll make you sometimes you're scared to even like do good for them, because you do good and it'll turn into like a one-off, into like expectations. And you know, Elise, and you know this is true. I was an Islands woman. Fellows could know this too. If you'd text a VI woman and you'd always end your text by putting 6 hearts, text her and put 5 and see if you ain't gonna be hot water. Sometimes you're texting and driving, you know, or your text is to the stoplight and you're just trying to a quick text, you know, and you only put 5 hearts or 4 instead of 6 like you're accustomed to. That'll be a problem. Then the response come in, oh, who the bitch is that you're with? Time be like, whoa, what are you talking about? Oh, you only put
That was
4.
my thought.
See, that's what I'm saying. You only put 4 instead of 6. So, on the one hand, we get criticized for not going above and beyond and, you know, doing all this extra stuff. But on the other hand, we almost can't do it, because the minute you do it, like, I don't know, like VI woman is just, you have a habit forming kind of tendency. Like, I had to form habits quick. You know, I shouldn't say habits, expectations. So, you know, you go above and beyond. Yeah, bring my girl some flowers. You come with some flowers just to like change things. Oh, what you do? What you do? Your cancer's bothering you. Where you bring these flowers? You ain't custom to bring flowers. I lie.
That's your fault because you should have been bringing flowers all the time.
Yeah, but sometimes I want
You
to
should have
change.
started off bringing flowers.
I'm trying to keep things fresh. I'm trying to keep things fresh. So when it just when you start to feel like I fall into a routine, I want to like change it up. We try to not be predictable, but it's hard. Where are you? It's hard. It's
But
hard.
you're
It's,
very predictable.
come
You're
on,
very
man.
predictable.
You're on the way home. The people inside of the road selling some flowers. They have a bouquet that really catch your eye. It really look good. So you stop and buy some flowers. You in trouble now because you ain't custom to bring flowers. What you do? Your conscience will be bothering you. This is guilt. You're guilty. So it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. So you might as well keep your money in your pocket and get blows anyway. Now, what part of what I said was not true?
None of what you said is true. None of what you said is true.
I hope lightning strike you don't come true. Lightning could travel over the internet. I hope nothing, because
I don't know, but
when you get zapped, I ain't trying
if
to
it
get zapped
could
with
have
you.
done strike me.
Yeah, when you get zapped, I ain't trying to get zapped with you. But and as you just know though, like familiarity does breed content. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's a very good like observation, and I think it goes both ways, both men and women, but more so for women. Because like I say, you go above and beyond for you, and you do it once, it's a great thing. You do it a second time, that's it. No, you're locked in. You gotta do it all the time. And the minute you stop because it's some other heifer in your life or something like that.
Because you weren't doing good things all along. That's why it's not reversible. We do good things all the time. So consistently, we stay consistent. That's what your problem is. You're very inconsistent.
No, I
We
disagree.
stay consistent. We just give you the good life all the time.
No, sir.
All the time.
It has been my experience, and a lot of other VI men too, because I have a lot of VI men friends. And woman, I the sweetest thing in the beginning. You want to know as a man, the way this woman been all my life. We should been all my life. I wish I'd met her 20 years ago. I can't see my life without her. And then when, like, okay, I got him. He hooked, he catch, he ain't going no place. That's when I had to peel off the mask, and then the real I had to come out. By that time now,
No.
yeah,
I had to
man,
do something. I had to do something. Yeah, I had to do something.
we don't do a thing. We don't do a
Something
thing.
out of damn order. Something out of damn order.
Yeah, like text you and put 5 hearts instead of 6. That's all of the thing.
Yeah, because y'all are consistently do the same thing over and over and over and over. And so when you switch it up even a little bit, we know you're up to some bullshit.
So why can't be? I was talking to my friends, and this friend gave a good idea. Like he said he don't do this for his girl, or he said, and I should do that for my lady, you know. So basically for VI woman or fellas, listen up. You can't just randomly do something that you ain't accustomed to do or you never do before. You have to set it up. There has to be a preamble. You have to come and say, hey, honey, I was talking to the fellows down under the mango tree and blah, 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 blah. I thought it was a good idea. And hence, this is why I stop and buy flowers on the way home. You ever just buy them flowers or do
No.
anything? What do you mean, no?
Because we know that that's not your character. We know you're going out of character. And you got out of character for a reason. And we're gonna get to the bottom of the damn reason.
See, yeah, that's a high problem. That's I show like home. Stop it. Stop over analyzing stuff. It's just sometimes it's just all what it is. It's just wait, wait. Look, I have to look under it. Let me look under the hood. Let me see what behind this. Let me find a hidden something. No, just appreciate the
Because we
gesture.
are Virgin Islands women are the Secret Service, the FBI, the NCIS, the WD-40, whatever we is it.
I almost can't disagree, and that's why I feel all these missing
We're gonna
children,
find out.
all these missing children that are on the back of milk cartons. Just assign them to VA women. I gonna find them. Just
We're
like
gonna
it's,
find out.
if I had to look at that drone shot 10,000 people in the village and I could see that's my man, they see him right there. And who that FA is stand
Yeah.
up next to him?
Yeah. We know.
Yeah, right. All right. So what else?
And we'd be right. Okay. We don't be right doing.
Yeah, I don't be right. I don't
No,
be
I'm
right.
asking you. We'd be right?
No,
We'd be right.
no.
Yes.
I don't be right. I don't be right. Anyway.
We could see how you standing there doing the thing you say it wasn't doing. You.
I
And
ju-
you still say it wasn't you.
A drone shot the drone 130 feet in the air. 10,000 people in this one picture. All you see is his little head. Somehow you could pick out your man. Look, you're in
Yeah.
a red shirt. Now 1,500 people in the picture have on a red shirt. But you could pick out your
Yeah.
man.
But he's not. Yes.
I ain't able. All right. Okay. Either one. All right. Should I give love another chance? Oh boy. All right. I married a Filipino woman, and one of the things she said before we got married is that one thing they don't do is cheat on their significant other. About a year and a half into our marriage, I found out that she was having an affair with one of the ER doctors at the hospital where she worked. It really hurt a lot. I didn't say anything. I kept it to myself because I was ashamed. I didn't want my friends and family to know that she was cheating on me. We lived in a small town with a population of only a few thousand, so everybody would find out everybody's business like really quick. She decided that we needed a change of scenery, so we moved to Texas and bought another house. She worked at one hospital and I worked at a different hospital. Things were going great once we got to Texas, or so I thought. One night while she was asleep, her cell phone rang and I answered it. It was a man on the other end. He asked me why I was answering her phone. I said, "Excuse me? My wife is asleep." He replied, "Yeah, but why are you answering her phone?" That was the one thing that did it for me. We got divorced, after which she came by the house every day to make sure I had something to eat. And when that got old, she finally stayed away. I miss her. I still love her, and I'm thinking about giving us another chance. What are your thoughts? Let me go first, Elise. Partner, you playing with your life like, I don't know, she coming by every day and feeding you? Nah, dude, like coolant. That's all I think, in coolant. She was feeding you and showing some coolant in your food. I don't know. And that's not to say you shouldn't be able to be civil and cordial with your ex, but dude, like, nah, boss, nah. Coolant, partner, okay? All right. Another, okay, go, Elise.
Who sent him? Who sent him? I wonder if he found the VI. But
No.
anyway, who sent him?
Nah. I bet he were in the military. When I went in the military, a lot of guys had Filipino wives, and I ain't knocking Filipinos. A lot of guys had Filipino wives, and so I've never been to the Philippines. Let me put that disclaimer out there. So guys that were stationed in the Philippines would always say, "Yeah, all these guys are married, these Filipinos, all of them that come back to the States and say their wife used to work in a bar as a bartender. Nobody wife was a stripper, nobody wife was a dancer, everybody wife was working behind the bar, you know." And then another thing that I came to find out, and this was from guys in my unit. So they say what would happen is when these guys go over in the Philippines and they meet up with like a Filipino woman, they treat them like kings. Wash your feet, rub your feet, all this kind of stuff. They say, and when they marry them, when they get to the States and they link up with other Filipinos, they'll be like, hey, we in the United States now, you ain't gotta be doing all that shit. And that's where things are starting to go south. Now, before I come for me, I'm just generalizing, and like I say, I have never been to the Philippines, but this was just based on conversations with guys in my units who were married to Filipinos and got divorced, and other guys who were just stationed over there. This is what I compared, that this is what happened. So the man will go over there, you get treated like a king, you wash your feet, you rub your feet, they put a ring on, they bring them back to the United States. When they get with other Filipinos, they're like, nah, we in America now, you ain't gonna do all that shit. You know, and things start to go south from there. But I think this dude really playing with the life. I given the circumstances that led to the divorce, like I wouldn't have been comfortable eating from you. And you coming every day?
Passport kings.
Passport, yeah,
exactly.
True.
But again, who sent him? Who sent him? And if you were putting it on like you were supposed to be putting it on, she wouldn't be looking at no other man. Okay? No man could not come across her door. He was weak. He was weak.
Listen
And
here.
she got him strong. She got him strong. Look, he's still eating her food. He wanted to marry her back.
So okay, so
Yeah.
so I go.
He got me from the VA. He's right.
Stop it, listen here. Ain't nothing, them Filipinos probably do things that you VA woman ain't want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, over there, she hang from the ceiling and all kind of, from the ceiling fan of thing. Blow his mind.
And I bet you when she reached the stage, she stopped hanging on the ceiling fan now.
Yeah, because kind of what Filipinos say like, you in America now, you ain't gonna do that shit.
Get your ass down from there. Okay?
Yeah, no,
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
That's right. See, he married a Filipino. When she come back to America, he feel like he end up with a VI woman. I sure she started to answer back, and I sure she was answering back when she was in the Philippines. Come over here, she probably get around some VI woman self. I started to tag back and you know what again.
But the second man have to know she married because he said this is wife phone. He said, what you doing answering it?
Yeah, my son. Yeah, that what I did for me, man. That's the ultimate disrespect, man. Like, yeah, it's my wife phone, yeah. So are you answering it? Like, really? And
but this man wasn't putting it on. He wasn't putting the thing. He wasn't putting it on the way he's supposed to put it on. So then again, I don't know.
I reluctantly have to agree with you because she, like you said, the dude that called the phone had to know she was married, and for he to be so brazen, like why? Yeah, so why you answering the phone? Like for he to be that brazen, she had to been telling him things, so he had to know like, hobby and shit. You know what I mean? I said a VI woman acrobatic too. It just have men fetishes. These women not realizing at the end of the day, the name woman. I ain't know about that VI woman acrobatic part. I gotta check with the man and then the man go trick. I have never heard.
And then, how titty he is, right? She cheated on him before they leave Filipino, whoever the hell they name Philippine. And he still bring her to Texas. Tis good. Tis very good.
I think she was driving some cool into the backside. He better get tested. Serious. I like I say, I ain't saying you can't be cordial, but for that man to have said that, the guy that called the phone, she had to been. I mean, that my 444. Shanika, listen here. There ain't nothing sweeter than a 444, you know. Okay? All right. Well, at least with the 444, your warranty will last a little longer because you won't be racking up them miles as quick. You know what I mean? Anyway. What acrobatics you could do it for? Listen here, you'd be surprised what you could do with 4 inches. And you just gotta be creative, Shanika. Keep telling you gotta be creative. You know what I mean? Anyway. Yeah, so I think you were bold, and I think she had to been telling that guy a lot of stuff about her husband for that guy to have been so brazen to be like, yeah, your wife phone, like, why you answering it? You know what I'm saying? There's different levels of disrespect, and that's some high level disrespect, my son. Anyway, okay. So I wanted to do this one thing. No, let me detail it later. So let's I saw this debate and I thought it was something I would kind of want us to discuss. So the debate was, should broke men date, right? As if broke men don't need love too. Anyway, so I caught a little bit of the debate. The question was, should broke men date? The female said broke men shouldn't even think about dating. Then the male countered with some of the loudest women saying that can't even maintain the lifestyle that they expect from men themselves. The female says love doesn't pay bills. And then the male countered with that's a hypocrisy. Most men already accept that they have to build themselves before society respects them. Men know nobody's coming to save them. A lot of women want a finished man while still being unfinished themselves, mentally, financially, emotionally, even domestically. Let's be honest, a lot of women today don't want partnerships. They want upgraded lifestyles attached to successful men. The part that really messes men up is that a lot of men know they would have been invisible to those same women without money. Once a man feels he has to financially qualify for love, it becomes hard for him to believe that love is real. And women say love don't pay bills while expecting men to pay for love. So that's a little the tail end of the back and forth that I caught. I thought it was an interesting. It was an interesting question. Yeah, I wouldn't say that anybody in any category should not date. I think you should know. You should stay in your lane. You know, and at a minimum, like don't mislead people in terms of, in terms of that. Like, I am who I am. Like, it is what it is. This is what it is, and like, take it or leave it. Where you get into trouble is when you start misleading people, playing with people's emotions and stuff like that. If you're broke, you're broke. Well, as my grandfather used to say, if you're financially embarrassed, you're financially embarrassed. And there's somebody out there who's gonna accept you as you are. But that is, at least to me, does seem like the money thing maybe just talked about more. I don't know if because of social media. In this day and age, you have plenty out here who leech after women. I completely disagree with that man's perspective. He clearly missed the lonely man, the lonely man syndrome. Yeah, so I at least like a decade ago, 2 decades ago, I never used to hear the financial aspect of dating talk about as much. At least not openly. Not to say that it wasn't always a thing, but to me, it just seems like, especially the younger generation, like they ain't playing. Like, yeah, your financial status.
But a lot of,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, but a lot of people, younger people from my observation, are doing what people did in the past, which is build together. We have stopped trying to, you gotta find a man with money. Why you can't build with him? Or why you can't build with her? You should be stronger together. You should be able to start somewhere and end somewhere with the same goal in mind. I don't think, if you're really interested in somebody and you want to date them, why is money an option? Just date in your pay range. Have a date where you are. If you're really interested in that person, I mean, I know relationships or marriages for that point are businesses in some aspect. But for true love, and if you're really looking for true love, I don't think that should be a reason why you won't date someone.
Correct. And I agree with the last part where it was saying, basically, like, if I know that a prerequisite for you going out with me was for you to know what I have materially, then it's hard for me to ever really come to a position where I gonna feel like you love me, like you actually, like you actually love me. I gonna always feel like it's a money thing, and I gonna always feel that the next man that come along that have more than me, you're gone. And I had, I ain't no rich person, but I kind of had a kind of similar experience. Like went out on a date with somebody and right first date we hug, we kiss. She like, yeah, I see this Gucci bag I want and it costs X number of dollars. You know, you could give me this. You could give me, I think it was like $275, and she like, well, you could give me the 200, I can put on the 75. And in my head, I'm like, what? First date? You know?
That's good for you.
So, well, you know me. I was young, I was in my 20s. So I promised her the $200 for the Gucci bag. She never get. She never get. To this day, she'll cost me a car, me cheap and thing. But it wasn't that. And then at one point, she was like, you know, one point, it just turned into a situationship. At one point, she like, why you can't be a woman? Why you can't be a woman? And in my head, I'm like, you must have forget like what you do on the first date. Like, you can never be nothing more than just a thing. Because in my head, like I say, you asked me for $200 to buy a Gucci bag on the first date. In my head, I know drug men personally, I could drop $1,000 on you every time they see you. I can't compete with that. You know what I'm saying? This is too general. Are we speaking of the younger generation or ours? Because, well, we being specific. I'm just saying, like, with the younger generation, I am seeing it. You're hearing it more and more. But like I say, I don't know if I'm not saying it wasn't a thing with our generation, but I think more you're just hearing the discussion more. I don't know if it's because of social media, or yeah, the younger generation, when I see how they're moving, I think like that is like right out the gate, like what you got, what you working with, you know, and that seems to be like the first hurdle you have to overcome. You know, like if you ain't like you ain't look like you whip her, I like I have a threshold financially, and if you don't meet it, then you know that's it. We don't need to have no conversation. Ain't nothing to evaluate. Ain't nothing to look at. So I'm just saying, I'm seeing it. It seems to be more prevalent with the younger generation than in our generation, and it may have been just as bad in our generation, but maybe not talked about as openly as with this generation. But I just think I agree. Like when a material discussion takes place early, like for me as a man, then in my head, whatever it is can never really amount to nothing, because I can never come to the conclusion that you genuinely love me. Now, if you don't know I have, you know, we talk, we get together, I mean, we get to know each other and stuff like that, and then you find out I have whatever, then yeah, because I could feel then that you love me genuinely for me, because at the time that I started to feel like, yeah, you were in love with me, you didn't know I have. But if I have to lay that out right out the gate, then you know, I can't feel like the love is sincere. I can't feel like that was a criteria. You know, so that's all I'm saying.
I don't know it's so much age as it is social and cultural, status, because it depends. There are some young ladies that grew up in households with fathers that set the standards. They set the standards for who they're to their daughters. So their daughters are going to seek out somebody that meets the standards that her father portrayed. And then there's some that didn't have that role model, and only had their mother and whatever they will learn from that. It's I don't think age, I think it's upbringing and all of that type of stuff.
As Seneca said, this is my perspective and it may be controversial. A woman pours more into a relationship than men. She's expected to work, contribute to the household, take care of her home and family. At this stage, what is the benefit of having a man, especially when he advertises for? Because I bring other things to the table, Seneca. You know what I mean? I'm excellent stepdad material. Hey, I had a clean house and things like that. You know, do laundry, all that kind of stuff. You know, one man to say
Seneca, you're absolutely right.
It have regular woman breeding for homeless man. I'll know. Yeah. So yeah. All right. Point taken. All right, Elise. Okay, so Food for thought, right? Food for thought. One more. Food for thought. Where are we? Shanika said, like, what? I tell you to clean house, I had to do wash dishes, I do laundry, I take care of the children, work with them with the homework, get them ready for bed and stuff. I had to do all them things. I had to do all them things. So there's a lot more coming in this package other than 4 inches. Okay, so you got to sacrifice, man. Cheese and brie. You got to sacrifice. You want something for nothing. Anyway, all right, food for thought. So here's a secret most people would never. Here's a secret that most people will never admit. They're not as confident as they look. That person you admire, the one who seems to have it all figured out, they have doubts. That friend who's always the life of the party, they get nervous too. We all put on a brave face, a sort of social mask, because we're afraid of being judged or seen as weak. Here's the thing. Admitting you don't have all the answers isn't weakness. It's human. It's what connects us. The pressure to be perfect is just an illusion we all buy into. True confidence isn't about never being scared. It's about being scared and doing it anyway. So next time you feel like you're the only one faking it, remember you're in very good company. All right. So before we get into that, let me get caught up on some comments. Okay. So Shanika, I'm just saying these men want to do bare minimum or nothing at all. And yeah, unfortunately, you got some legit real bums out there. Real bums out there. So I even say Shanika, men bring more to the table, especially a VI man 3.5. Especially a VI man 3.5.
The day was going very well. Don't start no shit here tonight. Dwayne and Ivan.
Listen there. All right. Food for thought. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So that I saw that and I thought it was very on point. Like a lot of times, see, like I'm the friend that I like motivate people, lift up the spirits. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. And like nobody to check on the checker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nobody.
absolutely correct.
Nobody to check on the checker. You know, like. Yeah, so I got my moments and things like that. I don't know. I don't internalize a lot of stuff to a fault. I'll admit that, and it has caused problems in just about every relationship I've been in. You know what I'm saying? I just don't wear a lot of stuff on my sleeves. You know what I'm saying? You'll see me and I'll be the same upbeat, cheery, talking, shooting this person, making you laugh, you know what I mean? Whether I having a good day or whether something, you know, like eating at me at the inside. So when I saw that, I just wanted to share that. Yeah, we'll come here for shenanigans and jokes and stuff like that, but you know, every now and then I think we could dish out a little inspirational thing, a little positive, meaningful stuff. So come here and laugh for hour, act the ass for hour, but I would feel good to know that you walk away, you know what I mean, with a little something. So that's what I'm about, basically. We work, we take care of the kids after the mother scare them. We do the yard, we help clean the house, we cook. Yeah, sure, man, we don't do a lot. We really do a lot. And I view VI woman a lot of time they tend not to really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Until
We should appreciate you helping to clean the house your nasty ass living into.
you're so violent. You know what I mean? Yeah, but how much I had to come out and cut grass?
I ain't cutting no damn grass.
So that's what I'm saying.
I will. You ain't gotta cut the grass neither. Pay somebody to come cut it.
Gotta pay somebody to clean the house. I'm just saying there are things that
No.
I'm not saying but thank you, Elise. Don't encourage us, Shanika. I'm saying there are things like I don't measure. I don't think it should be, you know what I mean? You should measure, but there are things that
No.
that men inherently, like I don't expect a woman that I live with to come out and help me cut grass. You know what I mean?
I'm not coming. I don't know a damn thing about grass. So I don't know if it cut good, it cut bad, if it should have gone left or it should have gone right. I don't know and I don't give a damn.
You need to come out alone
You can
because
find somebody to-
I don't want to be treated as equal, but then here, you ain't coming out to cut no grass. Why? That's a man
I'll
job,
pay
right?
somebody to cut the grass. No, I'll pay somebody to cut the grass, man, woman, girl, boy, I don't care. But when it comes to cleaning the house, in my opinion, and most people's opinion, there's nobody don't clean like them. And I don't care. I need to do it myself.
See, I once see these white women in my neighborhood just cut grass.
I ain't cutting
Wow.
no damn grass.
So yeah, so yeah, I mean, I hear that. Get your yellow tail. Get your yellow tail. It'll help you come out and cut grass. These you
I
wanna
ain't
watch it.
cutting no grass.
And you wanna watch it like you lost your damn mind. If you expect them to come out and cut
Nice.
grass.
I don't want to deal with the things and that in the grass.
All right. Okay. So I have a little game I want to play, but I think we have a video to get to. We gotta get to a video. All right. So let me do the video now. Okay. We'll do the video and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about it. All right. So where are we?
And thinking back about it, I was only
Okay. Hold up.
confused
Hold up.
because
Hold
I
up.
thought
Hold
I
up.
knew.
There you go.
My man put me on game about something that used to confuse me. And thinking back about it, I was only confused because I thought I knew everything. Let me tell you what he told me and what I realized later. A man and woman can stand in the exact same room. They can witness the exact same interaction. And the man and the woman, they're going to walk away with a completely different conclusion. I'll give you an example. A man looks, right? Maybe he smiles. He starts a conversation. He seems friendly. And maybe he even offers to help the woman. Now, from a woman's perspective, nothing happened. And to be fair, nothing did happen. But men don't look at it that way. Because for the man, the issue is not the look. You cannot control what another man does with his own two eyes God gave him. Even the most modest woman in the world is still going to have a man that is going to look. The issue for the man is what happens after the look. And a lot of times, what gave the man the courage to look in the first place? While we are focused on our own intentions, the man he's watching him and he's watching her. Now, that's the important thing because men are going to know men better than a woman can ever know men. And men know how men move when they sense an opportunity. Men know when a man is waiting for access, waiting for emotional distance, waiting for that kind of rough patch to hit the relationship so he can position himself. And a lot of times the woman is clueless because she's thinking to herself, I would never do anything to compromise my relationship. And that's probably true. But because she knows what she would do, she sometimes misses what he is doing. And we tend to focus on our
Yeah. So I what she just described it is kind of like one of the oldest. I don't want to say trick, but it's an old strategy. You know what I'm saying? You and I've had experience sometimes like she say like a man talking, say hi, whatever the case may be, and to a woman it was just not it was just like a honest exchange. But to a man now, we done like we the gauge things that women won't even think about. You know what I'm saying? Like men will measure how fast a woman say no. Like, okay, they no came fast the last time. Now they no come, it take a little longer for her to say no. Exactly doing. We playing the long game. So in a man mind, that's progress. So she talking about she got a man this, that, and the other. Okay. You just be that good friend, be them set of ears that, she could call and vent to when, stuff bothering her, you be that shoulder, she could lean on. Yeah, just look. Just look. And when a man slip up, she
In other
vulnerable,
words,
bam.
you are conniving, manipulative sons of guns.
No, I'm just being a friend. Okay? So that when you have a need, a friend in need is a friend indeed. So I'm just trying to be a friend. Shanika say I agree with her. I have been accused of being clueless numerous times. It's true. It's sometimes like
Shanaka,
no, it's no for real, Elise. It's true. I tell you sometimes I could see it. Like I because as a man I could don't see. Like this man, like he this is not just an exchange for him. Like he laying the groundwork. He laying it, and the woman just is just like totally clueless. Totally clueless.
no, it's not. It's not clueless. It's innocent. We innocent. We just minding our business, living our life. Just, 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 just being good human beings. And you come with you manipulative bullshit. We have no clue that you're doing that to us.
What Shanika says she can't
we
be.
just
Being said you can't be causal. All I'm saying, okay, you saying at least I just being good human beings. Same thing. That man just being a good human being. Okay, all right, you have a man, I respect that. Okay, cool. We just be friends
yeah,
and
but he have an end game. You have an end game. We ain't got no game. We ain't got no end game. We just trying to be a nice person. Hello, how are you? We
is
genuinely want to know how are you.
is it really an end game or is it just I'm just here just in case. Just in event, you know what I mean, whatever the case may be, I am here for you, baby. I am here. I'm gonna be that friend for you, It it may never happen. I don't like being mean to people seriously. I'll be cordial and move along. Yeah, I could vouch for Seneca. That's true. I just see her harass and she'll be very, very cordial, you know.
But now I will be cordial too. But now that I know there's a game, I don't know. I don't know.
They have to maneuver and envy women in innocent. It's true. It's true. I just, you being a good human, I'm gonna be a friend. You have a man, okay, I can respect that. I'm not gonna disrespect your relationship and stuff like that, but I gonna become a good friend. You know what I'm saying? And just in case, it may never happen, but just in the event that man falling short, just know that I got you, babe. That's all it is. That's all it is.
See, you're waiting in the wings.
I am being a friend. A friend in need is a friend indeed. I'm just being a friend. That's all. I'm just being a friend. That's all. That's all. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. Who actually decides whether a relationship becomes a marriage, and do you think it's fair? Who do you think actually decide?
The woman.
Me, a passive, insecure man off. That's my view. I don't know about that. I don't know. I think the man is sort of determine whether or not the relationship will become a marriage. I think women sometimes, men will be pressured into to making a decision. But
Oh, good God.
I think the man will make that decision.
What pressures you into doing that? What pressures you into a marriage? What can she do to pressure you into a marriage?
She could start to threaten to, you know what I mean? Like, hey, if you don't marry me, I don't want to be I tired of playing house. I don't know. That's simple side to go. Just knock, and then sometimes just, you want peace and quiet. You want me to come home and lay down and go to sleep. Be nagging, and sometimes they say yeah, just to have peace of mind. Sometimes.
Well, I'm glad Dwayne and Ivan say is a woman. Okay, you sound like a real idiot.
It's not an idiot. Okay. All right. Well, a woman could choose who she dates. A woman can choose who she sleep with. She can choose who gets her time, but she can't choose who commits to her. That decision belongs to the man, and that's why commitment has always been different from attention. Attention is easy. Almost everyone can give attention, but commitment costs a man his options, his time, his future. That's why men don't just hand it out to everyone. They resolve it for the woman they believe is worth building a life with. A woman decides who gets access, or a man decides who gets his last name. That was the take of um, the gentleman I saw in that debate. I even say woman suggestiveness. Yeah, I must say I want to live in God. Want to live good in God's eyes. I think they both play. Shanika says I think they both play a part. The man and the woman know from the get go if they're gonna marry you. Shanika, yeah. Well, I don't know if fully that to that extent. I think you know from the beginning if it's a possibility. Sometimes you know from the beginning, like hell no, you can't get all the milk without buying the cow. Facts, facts. But sometimes you get into a relationship and then you know after you get into a relationship, all in the relationships you may see certain quirks or certain traits that this person have that you were not aware of initially, and in your head you know like you could tolerate this for a
And vice
time, but
versa.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, yeah, it goes both ways. Sometimes you know you realize a certain trait or characteristics about this person, and you know like this is not something that you could live with or you want to live with, subject yourself to for the rest of your life. It's something that you probably could tolerate for a time, but you know, yeah. So, and I'm glad to say that because I woman we playing hard to get some time, and like from the beginning, I know, oh, I see this person, and you get to know them, and you know, but then I get to think like I'm a lady, so I gotta be playing hard to get, and that's all time you know you want a man. You know, if he propose to you today, you're gonna say yes. But I still got to put him through all kind of hoops and all kind of stupidness. You know, whether this is a potential mate or playmate. True. Facts. Facts. So I think the men will decide because ultimately the man got, and let me not say that. How much money get in this chat? Ivan and Magic. We may be outnumbered. Let me don't say. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, I think the men will decide, but I think a lot of time women to apply that pressure. Like I ain't gonna be playing house for too long, so yeah, I make a decision. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't want to marry her for whatever reason, because you don't want to know your last name, but you wanted to still play house. What's the difference?
Cause maybe she good at certain things, and you ain't ready to
No,
give
but
up.
what's the difference?
What do you mean? What did
What's the difference between being married and living together and still getting all the benefits of the same benefits you would get as you would get married?
I think it varies from situation to situation. I could only speculate, but okay. So let me take you back to the same person I was speaking about earlier that wanted a Gucci bag. Like, okay, so I was her side piece. She was my side piece. Why is she calling people job? Cause she hear this person, like somebody see me talking to this person, she calling the people in job like cussing them off. Like, yeah, you my woman. So how the hell I could like if you acting this crazy and we just in a situationship, I could never marry you. I could never marry you.
But you don't live with that person.
But I just think for example of how you could see it's like you could see this person like to this level. Like marriage is that next level. That's some next level stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, you're
What's
living
the
with
next level though?
I'm saying you're living with them.
You're living with this person.
Let me see. After living with a
You live
woman,
with
you
this
get trapped.
person.
You can't slow down the marriage talk. Yeah. I mean, yeah, there comes a point.
This
There comes.
trap thing and this
Yeah, even they'll trap you,
this
man.
nonsense.
They'll trap you. They'll trap you. They'll trap you.
Trap you how?
At least you have a woman. Don't act like you know. Don't act like you know.
Because I don't know. You gotta understand this trap thing. Leave with the same steam you came with. Marriage is hard work. And me doing no hard work. If it's got to be hard work, I ain't doing it.
As somebody who's been
This
married,
past
it
June-
does take work. It does take work.
It does take work, but not hard work. This past June, I went on 20 years. I ain't doing the hard work yet. I don't do hard work. I gone. See you. Bye. I don't have that kind of patience. I do not have that kind of patience. Oh, yeah, I different. Walk. What do you mean walk? Don't harass me. Do not do harass me. Do not make me my brain have to think too hard. I ain't doing none of that. I am not. I do all of that before. I ain't doing none of that now. Hard work, not me,
Yeah, yeah.
not me.
I thought saying like you know if the family oriented shows I ain't don't mind me. I thought saying you know like where I ain't trying to be no argument. I just want to be happy. You know when you start off argue by yourself. I ain't even take you on. Yeah, I ain't doing no hard work. I ain't doing no hard work. So Shanika say, oh, a man that trap women
I
too. Blasphemy, blasphemy, blasphemy.
They sure do, but I ain't doing nobody. I ain't arguing with nobody. I ain't doing no. I ain't answering nobody question either.
Yeah, that's where I have to.
I
That is where I'm at.
I
I
no.
too old.
I I I
I too old.
I
It is
don't
done.
give a damn.
Yep, yep. I right there with you.
I don't give a. I
So
don't.
like I say, I can't see myself married again. Yeah, I've been down the road once, and truth be told, like my wife, like we didn't have prior to our like marriage, we had no issues, none at all. And if I could have had a wife from Amazon, like she check all the boxes, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't ashamed to admit it, like I would a problem. I would a problem. I would issue. You know what I'm saying?
I'm shocked.
You should be. Can he come true? Can he come though? What's your nigga say? Can he come true? Drop more than 444 and take your ass.
Because are you saying, well, for women too, they say marriage is a lot of work. But the work that always be are you, the men. Y'all give us hard work to do. Me ain't doing nobody hard work.
That is not true. How you gonna just sit down here,
It is true.
you just so comfortable just telling lies. Just you're that
Because I
straight
had to
face.
start the work.
No, no, no. Sometimes we just be checking to see something. And then most of the time it's some shit that you do that we just reacting to. But I don't acknowledge that what I do, so it just seem like we just acting a fool. You know what I'm saying? Shiny cat say, well, we
No.
know you were the problem. Yeah, man,
And yeah,
yeah,
like we shocked. I was the problem.
yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
that shit show up.
yeah, I mess up a lot of good relationships, you know. Yeah. I mess up a lot of good relationships. I ain't gonna lie. I've been fortunate.
Yeah, you ain't wrapped too tight.
Yeah, we're part of the growth process. If you think I bad now, shoot. I don't look back now, at least, and be like, damn, like embarrassed, like, yeah, like do what you were thinking. Yeah, yeah.
And why
Why
women
women
react the
react
way
the
they
way they
do.
do. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that shit.
because I'd be playing on our top. I'd be playing on our top. I mean, I got just like, check out you.
Elise, I see. I don't have appreciation for a VI woman. Is a handful, you know. I ain't easy, you know. You ain't easy. You ain't dating a VI woman, being married, living with a VI woman, ain't for the week. Ain't for the week. Women complain for no reason. They saw something on TV and expect us to complain. It's true. It's true. You go sleep. You and your wife go sleep. Good. When you look, she wake up the man. She mad with you over something she dream, over something she see on TV. Like you
And would I
know,
be right?
right man. Something got thing to do with you. Boy, you clueless girl. Innocent. You know what I mean? Hey, yeah, it's a trip. Yeah, it's a trip. What Glenn say no doing and he always been a hoe. Glenn, I gonna ban all I people that know me from back in the day. I gonna start banning I kicking out. Prevent it. Ain't a feature here we could stop sorting people from commenting. Glenor, I was not a hoe. Okay? If you want to call me charitable, you want to call me very giving of myself, but hoe is such a violent word. Okay?
Strong under myself.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on for the sake of Glenor here outing me. All right. So, Elise, I gonna read out some stuff, and you just gotta say stay or leave. You ain't, no explanation. Okay? If I read it half, you just say stay or leave. You ready?
Okay.
All right. Okay. Stay or leave, no explaining. Number one, he talks to his ex.
Stay.
He earns more than you, and he'll remind you of it all the time.
Leave.
He says relationships must always be 50-50.
Leave.
He posts revealing photos and calls you insecure. He'll post revealing photos, and if you say anything about it, he'll call you insecure.
Leave.
Wait. So, Shenika, really? We pause. Shenika said he didn't know you, but he obtained a basketball team with that disability. Oh man, I need new friends. All right. Oh my god. Where was I? All right. He has female friends, but he respects your boundaries.
Stay.
Wait. This Glenore sister, we out in her. Wait. This Glenore sister, we out in her. I have the sheet. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. He says marriage is just a piece of paper.
Stay.
He says his past shouldn't matter to you.
Leave.
He has a female best friend he refuses to scale back from.
Stay.
He challenges you, but he respects your input.
Stay.
He disagrees with you privately, but backs you in public.
Stay.
And finally, he says if he cheats, it's because you failed him emotionally.
Leave.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I could have had similar responses. It wasn't a matter of wrong or right answers. I just wanted to see where you were at. So let me get caught up on these comments because these people are tearing me up in this chat. Okay, Shenika, Ivan, we don't mind sharing if you don't mind sharing. Shenika, if you know better, do better. Okay, just stop it. If you know better, do better. All right. My husband best friend is a female. Yeah. My bestie is a male. Shenika. Yeah, it's true. For some reason, right? Believe it or not, like my closest friends are members of the opposite sex. And I don't know, like there are things I would discuss with them that I don't really to sit down and talk with, like discuss with another man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I
My friends, I get along best with males.
yeah,
I
I
don't do that because, again, I don't want no hard work in a friendship. I ain't want no drama. I ain't want no hard work. I need all of that. Men just cool.
see. Say that again. Men just what?
Men that are not from the Virgin Islands are cool.
Hey, you might, you know. All right. But as much as you hear me dissing VI woman, I gonna choose I every time, you know. Every time. You're not like a VI woman. I has a handful. I is like 2 full-time job to deal with. I is a mess. Yeah. I is a trip, but I gonna take that trip every time. I ain't want a Yankee woman. You know what I mean? And I want a Filipino.
I agree.
And I ain't married no Filipino neither. Cause she gonna be giving me no coolant after we divorce, coming every day talking, but she making sure I got things to eat. Keep that shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Alright. Not no VI man. How listen here.
I have to say though, I have never been in a relationship with a man that wasn't from the VI. I don't want nothing to do with nobody else. Not even another Caribbean island.
Yeah.
I'll talk a lot of shit, but and Carla, Iota, I name. But at the end of the day, 100%, 100%, you all are the shit.
Team 4-4-4 for the win. Yes, Elise. Yes, Elise. Finally.
Except two. Except two.
Glenn, I say, well, you have to be built for tough to build a VA man. Yeah, to build a VA woman, you gotta be built like a tank. And you can't live without we. That's true, Seneca. I thought that's the son too. Yes. Anyway, that's it. That's it for this evening. That's it for this episode. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in, taking part in the chat. I love interacting with y'all. Yeah, even though somebody come in here and call me out. I gotta figure out a way to censor certain people. You know what I mean? Anyway, it was fun. We're gonna be back again next week. Same time, same place. Don't forget to like and share our Facebook page, like and share our YouTube channel, however that'll work. And that's it. Elise, you have any parting words?
Can I call her about the Santa woman? I don't call her Ice, but she's no longer part of the equation. Ice don't count with her.
Yes, VI to the bone. That's right. All right. So anyway, everyone, have a good night. We'll see y'all next week. Take care. Same time, same place. And I believe we are out of here.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Big love to the viewers. You stayed for the ride. To everybody typing and laughing in a live chat. You brought the heat tonight. You kept it real all through. We felt that energy every time you came through. Pull up, don't log off yet. One more thing before we step. Keep your ears on us. Unhinged. Thank you for the vibe. Unhinged. You made this one alive. Tune in Tuesday, 7 to 8. Unhinged. Don't be late. Unhinged. Unhinged. To the ones who share the link. To the ones who sent a laugh. To the ones who held us down right there in the live chat. You made the whole room move. You made the whole thing sing. That kind of love don't fall. That kind of love means everything. Hold up. We got one more lane. Same way, same time. Let it run again. Unhinged. Thank you for the vibe. Unhinged. You made this one alive. Tune in Tuesday, 7 to 8. Unhinged. Don't be late. Unhinged. If you miss the moment, catch the next one live. Bring your people with you. Let's keep it all this high. Tuesday, 7 to 8. Yeah, that's the place. That's the lane. We'll be right here waiting. Say the name. Unhinged. Thank you for the vibe.